Go crazy. I got racks all in the bank like I've been touring. I told all of my exes that they bored me. I remember bitches used to walk past and ignore me. They used to foul me, now I'm flexing like I'm Jordan. Hey, yeah, you can't ignore me. See, I got girls that call my line trying to get close to me. They wanna bring me in their club but can't afford me. So now we ballin' on these whores, see. Girl, I done bossed up on them racks like I done tore me. And I got racks in all my pockets, come and tour with me. They can't afford me. Walk in the store with me, or come record with me, cause now I'm scoring. I be talking shit on key. All the girls from my past that ignored me, they can't support me. My bitch is gorgeous. Them diamonds scorching. Like
yeah. Hey, listen, man, that motherfucker hard. Y'all heard what he said, man. Listen, this bread bag with 3 G's Jones. This the motherfucking Me Personally podcast brought to you by me. Only me, personally. And like I said, don't take none of this shit I say personal. It's just me personally. How the fuck can I say something wrong anyway? But I want y'all to do this right before I introduce who I got with me, right? I want y'all to hit that like button. I want y'all to hit that bell, bitch, because y'all love me talking. I ain't calling y'all bitches too. I don't want y'all to know that. I just say bitch. That's like nigga to me. But I want y'all to hit that bell. Bing. I know y'all want me to talk shit, comment, do all that good shit. But before I go any further, right, man, I got the motherfucking, y'all listen, man. This me personally, right? I play 2K. It's a lot of these motherfuckers out there that play 2K, right? And y'all done been in that locker room waiting to get a game. And nigga, y'all done heard this man's song. Y'all done heard this song. Y'all mean scoring. And it's real, it's hard. I want to introduce y'all to my dog, right? Just motherfucking Clay. Now, I ain't gonna call his real name out unless he wants y'all to know that, right? But this my dog. I know him personally, right? And I done seen his personal growth. I done seen where he went through. I done heard some of this shit because I was gone for 5. But when I came on, this man got songs on the radio back to back playing. You hear me? You got it. And he a creator. He ain't an artist. So not only out there, but he's an artist. Well, I can't come on the show. He's not an artist. He's a creator. It's a difference. This man creating his own lane, man. But I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna let my dog, Just Clay, introduce himself to y'all, man. And he y'all know what time it is.
Hey, man, I want to shout out my boy Red Bag for bringing me on the Me Personally podcast, first and foremost.
Sure, I appreciate it.
It's an honor. I'm Just Clay. I'm an artist, entrepreneur, creator, actually. My boy Red Bag, he really made me switch that terminology. Creator, from everything with my music, to how I raise my children, to just who I am as an individual, like, you know. If you're familiar with any of my movements, the pain movement, you see anything I do is real from the heart and strong. So I'm honored again to be on this podcast, man. I'm ready to speak my piece, man. So,
and before you, where can they find you, Brody? They gotta be able to find you.
That's why I tell them to simplify it. You can all platform Just Clay. That's JUS_CLAY. The best way to do it is get on Google. It's when you know it's all listed, right? You get on Google search engine, type in Just Clay. It'll take you to every platform I'm on. Like literally.
Period. I want y'all to do that for me too, though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta piggyback off that. I want y'all to do that too. I want y'all. And bitch, listen. I say bitch because it's the nigga word. Stop Googling bread bag. It's bread bag with 3 G's, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna give y'all that story later on down the road. But Google me too. Everything gonna pop up. But I gotta ask, man. Like, we gonna get straight into it, right, man? That motherfucking song Scoring, right? Mm-hmm. That motherfucker hard, and I still listen to it. Like, but what be fucking with me, right? What be more euphoric is be like when I play the game and hear it, man. You know how big that is, bro. Like, I want the people to know, right? The your personal, like, exact, like, what was the process with that song and your personal growth? Even if I know you went that, man, you had to put money behind that song, bro, for it to even do that, right? Yeah. I want you to just I'm talking about. If you name names, bro, we doing it respectfully, you know what I mean? I know it's fuck shit that you went through. I know it's real shit that you went through. I mean, people want to know your personal growth, bro.
All right, so look, I
behind that, for sure.
Respectful first. All right, so the origin of Scoring, all right? I dropped that motherfucker. I got the beat from Incognito, right? I recorded it by myself, right? Raw form. It took like 20 minutes, right? Sent the record out to 3 individuals. I won't mention that declined, right? Then 30 minutes after that, I sent it to Fame. I'm like, somebody gonna get on this motherfucker. This before it came out, right? Fame at the studio the next day. He recorded his verse. First route we going, we trying to break it local. So we hit up Guy. He amazing. Go really through Drizzle. I'm working with Drizzle and Guy at this point. Guy, he doing the promotion. He doing a hell of a job. He putting posters in places. I'm talking about this nigga move like, yeah, it's 100 people with him. You know what I mean? So we start there.
You talking about Monk?
Monk, yeah, the promo guy. Yeah, I don't know him as Guy. Okay. Yeah, oh, that is the promo. Yeah, him. Shout out to him. So I'm dealing with Drizzle. He doing the, I guess, you know, online radio stuff for us at the time. We really, it was kind of, we wasn't expecting nothing to happen. We just like, all right, we got it in the hands of Drizzle. Boom, we hit Fresh Up. We spent money with him. We got it in the clubs. We done sent it to Nella. She approved it. It's on the Wiz now. We thinking it's just that. Mind you, I had another record with my brother, Highway Rich, called Moolah, that been on the radio. So I'm thinking in my head, that's the end of it. You feel me? After that, Shade 45, and I shout out Drizzle for that. Also, Shade 45. Then after that, we stopped dealing with him or each other. All of us. We thinking it's dead. 2K hit me up. I'm thinking I'm reading some old. You feel me? Like, we want to pick this record up. We want to license this record. At this point, I didn't even know how to react. I think I told them like day 4, Incognito and Fame. Like, I was a little delayed because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know how to react.
Right.
Once 2K picked it up, boom. Everything started to get in motion. It was real. They sent them splits.
So not the control. So when 2K picked it up, right?
Yeah.
You had already bypassed the motherfuckers here who was banned?
That's what happened. You know, it's up to everybody else to paint the picture. So the world shut down. This COVID time at the beginning.
Okay.
So we pay every DJ here to put in footwork. All right, the clubs get shut down. This one thing I'll say, as soon as that happened, it started gaining traction. Now, playlisting is one thing we focused on also. That right, playlist picked that shit up. When the world shut down, the clubs ain't open, so no DJ could really distribute it or nothing. It really came from playlists. You see what I'm saying? Nobody know that, and I never spoke on it either. You know what I'm saying? So they got us to a certain point that I appreciate, but one thing I figured out, like this new wave is switching towards playlists. It ain't even about, like, all of us important. You need DJs for sure, and a shout out to all of them. But the world shut down, so this is how I figured this out at the time was wrong. When they picked that record up, boom, shit, we still on the radio. It's getting played in the club. But when you think of 2K, that's bigger than both of them locations. Yeah. That's covering millions on the way to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it showed me like it's way more reach. You feel me? So, yeah, that happened after we stopped paying now. Man, we spent a lot of money of uncertainty too. Like, we wasn't really sure. Some I say things worked like I just described, but we spent a lot of money we wasn't sure about. We just was like, we need it in the right hands.
Right. If
this motherfucker gonna do anything. Mind you, a lot of people were saying this wasn't it.
Right.
Like, from the very beginning. So we like, oh, this just another.
And to clarify, a lot of them people that they spend money with will be on the show, man. We bossed up, man. Yeah. Niggas ain't just. But still though, you know, like, cause it's certain shit where I ain't poking no bear. Like,
see, this is
my dog.
And I appreciate that, but this the thing though. When them other people come up here, they all would have to attest, right? No matter if I stop dealing with them, they stop dealing with me. I always made sure I paid before I fell out or whatever you call that. You feel me? Because I always came in investing. Like, I'm thinking I got to put my shit in the best hands. Whoever that, I didn't know. I'm blind to this shit coming from a job for real. So when I'm trying to put my shit in the best hands where they say music moving at. Like, so I spent a lot of money with all them people that's going to come up on the show. Like, you know what I mean? So ain't no bad love. It's just for me personally. It's all love. Now I'm straight to the playlisting for me.
Playlisting.
Like, that's.
I love that, man. Hey, man, but bro, I gotta congratulate you again, right? That's.
I appreciate you too, man.
Hard.
And you know that ain't it.
I already know.
It just got cleared to be on Madden.
Damn.
All right.
Tell them again, bro.
It just got cleared to be on Madden. We don't know if it's gonna be this year or might be next year. That placement shit. One thing I figured out there, how you waiting like a lick or some shit.
That's major though.
You tweaking, you sweating every time you check your email.
That's bullshit.
So it cleared by them. It's a brand called OTE. right? That's like an underdevelopment NBA league. It's really a big thing though. Like if you look it up on YouTube, like it's basically like it ain't like the G League or nothing, but it's like where all the premier high school kids that don't go to high school go straight to the league. Like
I seen that on Instagram.
It got cleared to be played in stadiums, NFL and NBA. So like that motherfucker is basically it's growing. Like,
and you own that bitch.
I own the Masters 100%.
Yeah, man, listen, and I'll speak this big on my motherfucking podcast, right? I want you to tell the people, right, what's the importance of ownership, especially with the music, because there's people out there, right? Y'all just waking up doing that shit, throwing that shit out there, and then boom, you got niggas like Lil Wayne, goddamn, for real. He said that, nigga. He said, nigga, you can go Google this. He said that, bro. He used to just get on YouTube sometimes, bro, and find shit, bro. Like Soulja Boy, like all that. Listen, man, I'm gonna let bro tell you that, right? But man, tell him the importance of ownership, man.
So as far as the Masters, when I first had the situation happen, I'm thinking like I ain't know what it meant. Like I knew it was important. And shout out to Incognito Beats for that. We had worked the situation out where basically I control 100% of the beat and all the situation. So it was just like I ain't know what the fuck that meant, nor did we have no success coming when we made that agreement. You know what I'm saying? But I figured out that's important because when you got the Masters, you ain't talking to the small guys like you, the people with the money and the power hitting you up first. Like, hey boy, we want to buy. I don't know what they ask. We want to buy this. We want to, whatever the situation is, they come to you first. You control your destiny, boy. Like.
With ownership.
And you could get to a point where it's like you could sell your man. Like you got that shit, bro. You got it forever if you got a catalog. Because at any moment you could just up and move something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So to me, that's what was important. Controlling my destiny, bro. I don't got no albums or nothing. So having the masters of my biggest single, like, that's important to me. Like, and I see it mean more. Nipsey Hussle, a person I used to follow and listen to. I always heard him speak on how important it was, but like I said, I was still lost. But as it's happening now, I'm seeing the importance of it. Like, they gotta hit me up before any decision made.
Ownership, man. People get into them slave ass contracts, man. And,
you might not ever know if you don't got your masters. You might not know what your shit. The motherfucker can sell your shit. You see what happened with Glorilla?
I own all my shit too, to be precise. I gotta throw that out there. Me personally, I own all my shit. He's probably one of the few people in the city that move like he don't get enough credit for that. Like, but Glorilla or whatever her name, like she for real had that happen with the motherfucker she was dealing with. She ain't had a masters. Dude sold that song for like 40 bands. Motherfuckers be selling their soul when they ain't got their masters, bro.
Turn around, she blew.
Like, if you really like, and I'm saying this how deep masters is, right? Peep this. Masters, like slaves, masters, slaves, masters, slaves, masters, slaves. So when you hear that, right, you hear that a lot. I know y'all hear that a lot where, man, y'all niggas slave to this shit. Y'all slave to the industry. Come on, man. Prince told niggas that, bro, I can't do no music with you if you don't own your masters. Listen, that's how deep this shit is, y'all.
It's actually bigger than having the music.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
it's ownership of you.
Yeah, before you do a song, like, I just encourage anybody and everybody that's doing this shit, just look into it. Because there's different ways you can go about gaining ownership. Like, you feel me? Like, and just look into it if you're an artist. Because whoever got them ownership of the masters, boy, it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Y'all hear my nigga? Hey.
I ain't got no deal, but I know for sure just reading them little contracts off this one single. If there was any other party involved, nigga,
and by you only your masters, right? You know you gotta call him Uncle Charlie, and they want you to pick cotton. Fuck out of here, nigga. I own me, bitch.
I mean, if you wake up tomorrow, like, fuck this song, I'm about to sell this bitch to Drake.
Man, you hear me? Drake? Oh yeah.
Or whoever it might be, that's 100%. You ain't gotta pay X, Y, Z. You just straight. You feel me? And then even the people you do pay out, like Fame, got a favorable percentage within it too. Okay. I made sure of that.
Shouts out to Fame Wine. We ain't forget about you, nigga.
So at the end of the day, I wanted it to be made to where all the creators, like the people responsible for this shit, we winning for it. Like, we gon' even if it ain't today, and tomorrow gon', you feel me? We gotta be in control, bro. If we ain't, it's over.
And hey, speaking of control, right? I gotta speak on this, right? Man, you got so many beautiful kids, right?
Oh yeah,
I can tell you ain't got control of no goddamn condoms, boy. You love busting. This my nigga though, like, so I can say this, right? This my nigga Jack Rabbit, boy. I'm talking about, hey, I love this nigga.
He high. It's my Jack.
He got some beautiful kids, right? Beautiful creations, man. I'm talking about, bro, like, I love this man, right? You know why I love you, Jamie? Like, because you stand for something, right? I don't fuck with no nigga. Anybody that said this, right? And I ain't gonna keep calling y'all niggas, but I don't like niggas that do this, right? If you don't take care of your kids, bro, I feel like that's the most disrespectful shit in the world. I don't fuck with niggas like that. And I got a topic, I'm talking about that shit, bro. You bitch ass niggas, bro. You fuck motherfuckers, bro. And I just got mad, right? That's crazy, right? That's a
topic.
I hate shit like that. So like, bro, I love that, bro. I commend that, bro. I done called bro a couple times, bro. He said, bro, I got my babies. I love that, man. How many kids do you got, big bro?
I got goddamn. So I got the twin girls. They just turned 12. I got a 1-year-old now, a new 2-year-old, and a 3-year-old, and then my little stepson. He's 7. Just turned 7. But my brother that got killed though, I be trying to, you feel me, for his fault too. So I got like
rest in peace, man.
10 for real. Like that's how I gained my peace. I started losing people.
Right,
like
but that's your blessing though.
Yeah, like I just tried to reverse my mental. So when I lost so many people on the death side, like the birth part be like the youth be like how I gained my peace. Like you know what I mean? So
you plan on having more?
Hell, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't saying nothing about this. I had a miscarriage recently, like, you feel me? Or it would have been another goddamn one on the way, you feel me?
Right now?
Yeah, this was like 3 months ago type
Damn, Clay?
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know how this happened, bro. It's like, you feel me? I ain't.
But you good though. Your shit on your shit on the game, nigga. So you can fuck all day.
Shit.
You can fuck all day, play the game, listen to SCORIN. Hey.
That's when I thought, look, this one, I'm gonna tell you what fucked me up though. When COVID hit, I thought the world was about to end on some real shit. So I'm like, I'm about to get hit. It's over.
Oh, that was your thought process?
You know what they were saying? The propaganda was the niggas, it's over. So basically, I started busting them out.
That's loud.
But then other than that was really my mental process. My father was like, you fried, but that's how I gained my peace, bro. Every time I had a child, it seemed like I was going through some bullshit. And then it just made me tap into them focus-wise, like so I ain't got time to be distracted.
That's your energy.
Yeah,
that's
like literally. I wake up, they smiles and shit. It just, bruh, it do some. I don't know. Niggas got it picked. That's the cheat code. Nigga, have baby. You feel me?
So like in the process of creating, right? Like I'm talking about creating for us kids, the music, the vibes, the vibration, right? Like. What's your, like, what bubble do you get in the bubble? Do you get in the zone? You know, a lot of people, bro, when they create, they do different things. Like, they say a lot of people that's creators, we insane. They think we insane or we crazy, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Like, what you do to create? Like, do you get in a certain zone that you get in?
Like, musically?
No, it's about just life. It ain't necessarily gotta be music. It could be just life.
Lately, like, right, so, I've been jogging, right? So, lately, like, last year I was going through some mental shit, like, and I just never spoke on it, like, that shit was happening too fast for real, so I ain't even really have time.
Personal shit?
Yeah, just life for real. Yeah, just death, dying, people losing people close to me. Like the people that was my mentors, like, you know, my step pops, a couple friends, like, just, shit, my brother was murdered by the police, so like, seeing that shit by happening to somebody else be like a reoccurring moment every time I see it. So I was dealing with some, then that SCORIN shit, like I say, we dinner fell out with everybody we was rocking with, like during that. I don't know what the reason was, but we all, you feel me? So it was a discouraging time when you would think like this the best moment.
Right.
So like I be using, like, I learned how that jogging shit been helping me like process shit and kind of like.
It's therapy.
Yeah, it's teaching me how to like, it's therapeutic. Like it's teaching me how to just coordinate everything and make it make sense. Like, or at least the way I can understand it from the pain to the. To just find balance, I guess I'm trying to say. You feel me? So
when you speak on therapeutic, right? Like, and I think not just black men, but I think all men. Like, not just me. And I'm just speaking for the men right now, like, cause I ain't biased, but like, therapy is something we all need. You know, when we say therapy, like people think you're supposed
to. Need to stop.
It's a person with a notebook and you laying on the couch talking to him.
We need to stop playing around. We need to stop being too tough and speak. If you don't want to get a counselor, you have to be open. You have to talk. You cannot. See, I held a deaf end for 10 years. Like I said, my brother was Batman to me. Like, so that destroyed me. Like, I'm talking about in the beginning, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm drinking so much to the point I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all these vices to try to. I'm going through rage, anger, all this one shit. But it's like,
damn.
The therapeutic part, though, I don't even know, bro. But that's really what it was for me. I've been tapping into them type of things and figuring out how to make them make sense. Like, therapy is my whole, like, the way I record is therapeutic. I think about some shit. I mean, you see the walls in there. It's all pictures of people that's deceased.
No, we're gonna check it out too before we go for sure.
It's quotes on the wall. Like everything about me is therapy. Like it's weird that you said that, because that's exactly what it been. I was trying to figure out how to paint it. Like, but
no, it's just straight therapy. You got an aura about you though. Like you can tell you've been through something though. Like personal.
Oh shit, you see it on my shit. It's the brain and pain shit. That shit for real.
Yeah, that shit for real.
That's a fucked up thing though. When you gotta like this your route. You know, most people come in with the happy stories, this that. But I think now I'm mastering it to the point where like I don't get all of it, but I'm understanding. So like now I think this damn near my calling. Like everything therapeutic, it's all aligning, I guess. Like you feel me? Oh wait.
No, go ahead. What you got coming in the future? They want to know for sure.
Shit, I'm trying to.
Cause it's gonna be people right probably like, damn, who is that? Cause you know people like we look good to people, like even though we got people in our lives, right? We look good to people, like you know what I mean. So like. People, you know, there's people out there that really just want to know, like, what you got going on, man. Like, cause you probably you just touched me with some of that shit you said, bro. Genuinely, bro. Like, and personally, like, cause I never knew that shit. Some of that shit I didn't know.
Yeah. Nah,
damn.
That's cause I held it all in. But I got some musically, man. I'm working on my first album, 2023. Got the recording studio. Basically, just trying to help and motivate all my peoples that I know got talent, bro, to really do this, to just get active. Like, so I'm trying to grow the studio. I actually want to come up. I'm working on this little mental health panel type of situation. I'm trying to develop like title pain. Like I don't really got too many details yet, but it's kind of gonna touch. It's gonna be people. I'm targeting the people like so my mom, right? I want to go to the moms that lost these sons and try to, you know, sit down and like not awkwardly somehow do it, but I want to interact with them and give them a voice, right. Like,
cause that's pain.
And the brothers, like I was a brother of, and you don't hear from the brother unless they went crazy or they just
that's deep.
By that deep. Type situation. So that's really what's this music mattered to me, but I'm really trying to use the music to get my story higher, you know, to that level to where I can really like. It's deep, bro. It's movie based, like.
Man, what? Look, man. Listen, man, bro. You just touched me with that shit, cause like personally, like it's shit I ain't know, like, and I ain't just saying this though, cause it's called me personally, bro. Like me personally, like we can relate to each other, like, because I understand what pain really is, like, cause I done been through that shit. You know what I mean? And everybody take pain different. Like you said, you got people that kill themselves behind pain. You got people that you know, you do all type of shit. Like me, I took pain and I worked out. And then like when that ain't do much, I vented. And sometimes the people you vent to, like they was laughing at me though, cause I was really going through shit mentally, like no bullshit, like this personal shit I was going through, like that's why I said on my WhatsApp, like imagine being just giving up to the system, right? And my mind was so fucked up where I was drinking so much, right? I never knew I was drunk. Like, do that make sense? I hope that makes sense to y'all. Man, I was drinking so much, right? I never knew I was drunk. Yeah. It got to the point where it was like, man, I'm trying to drink, but I learned, like, bruh, why tear your body up in the midst of something, right, that's supposed to happen?
Hey, I got 2 DUIs, right?
Yeah, me too.
So,
hey, listen, that cop that got me. Hey, man, listen, buddy.
Where you was at? Butler
man, nah, man, I was on Wayne Road. Listen, buddy.
They thought I killed somebody.
This redneck, man. I'm talking about this red. Hey, listen, I personally, bro, I got a lot to cut you off, right?
What they say to you when you first?
This redneck ass cop, you bitch. Man, this bitch was so mad. I threw up on this shit. This redneck, bro. I remember you called me a nigga. I remembered you, redneck Billy Goat. But I ain't mad though. I was pissed because I was drunk as fuck, bro. But this really. Only reason I said that because he tried to gut me. He gutted me up. And he was mad because he couldn't lift me up though. Like now listen, bro. I ain't gonna beat no cop up, bro. I ain't promoting none of that bullshit, bro. But I wanted to put me personally, man. He took my face, bro, and smashed that shit. I was drunk, dude. Ooh. I ain't had nothing else on me or nothing. Like I was pissed. Man, but that's North say though. He was look. He trying to rough me up. I put my weight on his ass, right? He like, I'm like, but I'm drunk, but I'm laughing at him. Like, so this bitch done took my head.
Me, I got
this bitch
suplex. I'm in the air.
This bitch took my head and threw it to the Man, he smashed my shit, right? I ain't gonna lie, like that shit hurt it like a motherfucker.
They disrespect.
Cause it was the nigga word with it. fucking strong nigger.
You was talking.
Then look,
What you was
I got in the back of the car, right?
I know you was talking.
The nigga say, I remember he say this. He said, that motherfucker strong as bull. But I'm only talking like that because that's how he talk. You feel me? Hey, but speaking of something, I gotta ask you something real quick, right? What you think about this Donald Trump shit, man?
Which part? The drug?
Wow.
What he said with the drug dealing shit?
Man, what's up with him?
Hey, you know, I'm gonna say one thing about him. He know what to do to get the world riled the fuck up. You hear me?
Man,
that's
Trump.
What it's about to him numbers. He said what he said, niggas went crazy. See, he pardoning drug dealers. Now he just wanna talk about some, I don't know, bro. I be staring out, bro. But yeah,
this my take on it.
He know what he doing,
right?
though.
And I support everybody that feed their family, and it's just me, right? And I'm saying this from a personal experience, right, man? If you do anything that, I don't care if you sell drugs, you got motherfuckers out there that rob banks, you got bitches, you got Democrats that take, you got NFL players that take money from people. Let's speak on that. You got NFL that's out here stealing millions from people, right? But you mad at a motherfucker because they out here trapping, trying to make something happen. Man, fuck you.
That's how you know he ain't mad. It's an agenda behind him. You know he just got jammed up.
That's what you do. Listen, bro.
Somebody probably behind him.
He got jammed up. He on his. But still, but it's me personally. What they say, boy, fuck you.
Me personally, I was rooting for that nigga. He passing out all the racks.
Man, I'm talking about, bro. When you was in office, bitch. Yeah. I gotta call you a bitch on this, bitch.
Call him in.
When you was in office, me personally, bro. I'm talking about like I was because you ran the country like a business.
Fuck with you.
This bitch ran the country like a business. But then you get on your, man, you got on some bullshit.
You done went.
And it ain't that I sell drugs. It's just for my, bro, I know niggas who out there, bro, that's their income, nigga. That's how they make sure they family
eat. Walgreens sell drugs.
So what you saying about them?
Yeah, he better be saying the same thing.
Me personally.
Oh, this shit.
And while we speaking on drugs, hey, B. Simone. Man, listen, baby. I know you beautiful now, right? But water was given to us free. It's a delicacy. You hear me? Ain't no way you should be walking around the motherfucking house smelling mustard.
Damn.
That's just my take on it, me personally. But you got anything you want to leave the people with, Brody?
Hey, man. It's a lot of musty. You know what? Yeah, man, listen. Ownership, like you said, that's the most important thing, man. Make yourself a LLC. Get everything, all your paperwork registered, man. Don't give up. Stay positive, man. Keep good vibes around you. Goddamn, shout out, go follow, like, subscribe. Just me personally, shit about to go crazy. That's all I wanted to say, man.
Hey, and I appreciate y'all to all my me personals out there, man. Make sure y'all hit that motherfucking like button, that subscribe button, and comment. Me personally, like I said, you can't take nothing I say personally because it's me personally. So if I say something wrong, what they say in the streets, boy, fuck you.
I've been scoring. I got racks all in the bank like I've been touring. I told all of my exes that they bored me. I remember bitches used to walk past and ignore me. They used to foul me, now I'm flexing like I'm Jordan. Yeah, and you can't ignore me. See, I got hoes that ring my line trying to get close to me. They wanna bring me in the club but can't afford me. So now I'm ballin' on these horsey. And I done bossed up on them racks like I done taught me. I got racks in all my pockets, come and tour with me. They can't afford me. Walk in the store with me or come record with me.